And the first
one
was...
What does that mean? I mean, they're not on trial.
Well, that was, the judge actually reminded them of that. But they had things on their social media posts that Donald Trump and his lawyers found troubling. So the first one...
In the category of bias.
Of bias, yeah, because you're wondering, what are they posting, and will it go to whether or not they can be fair? So they asked about, then the first one was juror number 1, so the first one. And they bring up some social media posts to the judge. The judge wants to see them. They've screenshotted it. The judge is looking at them, and he's really confused. And he says, did you give me the right piece of paper? He didn't even understand what he was looking at. So there were some questions between that, and he ended up wanting to see, they were videos, they were screenshots of videos. And one of the videos happened to be the juror number 1, had taken a video at a distance of what looked like a celebration in the streets of New York for when Trump lost in 2020. I think that was it. And it showed that she was biased, and there was some language that suggested that she might have a bias. So she was called in and interviewed by the judge, and she said she happened to take the video when it was on the Upper West Side, and she was outside parking her car, and there was people celebrating in the distance. So she thought it was a very New York moment, and she posted it. I also loved that it involved alternate side parking in New York. It all comes down to that in New York. So she was interviewed and left the room, and then we didn't have the cameras on, so we didn't have a visual of Donald Trump at this point from the overflow room that I sit in. We have closed-circuit TVs, but the judge there was some back and forth between the lawyers, and then the judge actually admonished the former president because he was huffing and puffing and gesturing towards the juror. He said the judge said it was completely inappropriate, and he said, I won't tolerate it. I won't have any jurors intimidated in this courtroom. And his lawyer had to go speak to him. So that was like a moment. And the judge found in this case, in this juror, that this juror could continue. And they, wasn't immediately pulled. But